All right. Sorry about that 10 minutes of starting. Ooh, hold on.
Yeah,
I had
forget to mute the page.
I had to mute the page, but I did unmute myself and you guys, so at least that's a plus. Because I've gone many of minutes when the other side, you guys are muted. It's Tuesday night. It's D&D night. Sorry for that 10 minutes of starting soon screen. We tend to get into our own conversations.
We had a serious discussion about some Twitch deficiencies going on, so
don't ban us, Twitch.
I'll try to lighten the mood real quick with a quick little surprise for the to our love on our arms thing, which Cubby, you should start. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be interrupting.
Sorry, I'm looking at sports scores while everybody else. No, I'm kidding. All right, so welcome to our Tuesday night D&D game. This is episode 4 of the Fall of Plaguestone. We are still raising money to write Love on Her Arms, if I'm correct.
Yep. The shortened version of it, by the way, we got this confirmed because we actually had James come on and talk Friday with Femi's stream. The shortened version of it is Tuloha.
Aloha. Aloha. No, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just.
I wish I noted when I did my part of the stream. I was
well, that
the whole thing out.
See, to me, that was the issue of not being around at 6 o'clock.
We were driving with you.
Sorry, I hear things before you guys do. Maddie just evened us out at $2,250, which in a sense kind of goes to my first main point of what we're going to talk about real quick before we get into our game.
You get 19 entries.
Oh, so it was so Rob is keeping track.
Somebody was keeping track.
Yes.
So we are doing a giveaway with some friends from Rad Gaming. They are a local charity organization kind of down here on the east coast of Florida. Their main product of service, I'm going to actually is dice eggs. They're literally dragon eggs, where they will hold 2 sets of 7-sided die, or 7-piece die sets. As you make donations, you sub to the channel, you gift subs to the channel, you donate bits. Anything of that matter will get you into the drawing for. This is a custom painted egg that I had done, so I can actually use as an example. I'm going to pull up the website real quick so you guys can see kind of more what they are offering. They are offering a Chromatic dragon egg dice holder, which is just a single color, which actually you can do black, white, blue, red, and green. I mean, they're decent sized. I mean, it's probably, well, you can't see me, but it's probably about half or 3/4 of the size of my hand. This is a $30 value. They are, I mean, 3D printed, so they're hefty. They're nice dice holders. But they're going to give one of the Chromatic dice dragon egg holders. They will also do a holy dice grenade, which is like a big dice bag, and with a we call it the holy grenade, but that's kind of it's actually, it looks like it's a pre-order item, so it looks like they just released those right after Gen Con weekend 2 weeks ago.
Stop it, Toby. No.
And then they are also giving away an Eldritch Horror dice holder as well. Which there's a red, black, green, white, blue, gold, silk, silver, copper, bronze, and brass. As colors for those eggs. Which that's a $60 to $65 value. These are all being donated by them for our game. So any donations made during our Tuesday night streams here for D&D will get you those entries. This will be running until October 26th. We will be off the next 2 weeks due to some personal stuff going on with our team. So we will be back on the 19th and then the 26th. And so that we will do the drawing that night on stream. So other than that, I guess I shouldn't be changing screens just yet. I guess.
Well, I've got Owlbear set up, but we're probably not quite there yet.
Yeah, I didn't want to get in. Well, I have a separate screen for Owlbear, so I didn't want to have to keep that one open. But yeah, AZ, we're on to you.
All right, so at the end of last week, you guys had just started to storm Halid's hideout. Joven found out the hard way that charging the front door probably wasn't the best of choices. But
those hurt a lot.
You guys have gotten down into kind of a kennel-like era. And the last thing I had you start to do was roll for initiative because there are 4 guard dog mastiffs in this room. So the initiatives we had were Joven rolled a 13. Ellie rolled a 12. Emmerich had a -1, so he is definitely going last. Sapphire actually rolled the best with a 17 and Briz with a 13.
For once, I had a lucky roll.
Yeah, I rolled for our dogs, and that's all set. So, unfortunately, one of the dogs gets first attack.
No! Should I be going into Owlbear?
Yeah, at this point, it's probably best just kind of show people what we're looking at here. So
I got this new character I'm working on. He's going to be really cool.
All right, so we're going to go. He's going to go for a bite. Where's everybody kind of positioned? I mean, it's a pretty tight room, so pretty much anybody can strike anybody as long as you're actually in the room. Is anybody not in the room yet? I notice on the way the things are positioned on Owlbear right now, it kind of looks that way. But I would just want to make sure before we get started, is there anybody who actually is not in the room yet?
Ellie's the only one that's still not.
Yeah, I think Bryson, Elephane, and myself are in the entrance-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of in that hallway. So right now, the 3 of you are really not accessible. So my guy here, and I'm just gonna put. Oh, come on. It's supposed to be a way to modify. It's not letting me.
What are you trying to look for?
I want to modify this. Oh, I've probably got to be on this.
You have to select the hand to modify tokens.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Would you say you have to talk to the hand?
So he's going to be number 1. And he is going to go ahead and, since you're right there, and attack our good friend Emmerich.
Now, are these large creatures, are they supposed to be taking up 4 spaces?
No, they're taking up a space each.
Okay. Would you like me to resize those? Or
if you wanted to, sure.
Yeah, okay.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to label them really quickly. So I've got, I know which one initiative-wise they are. It's the advantage of having somebody who's a little bit more familiar with this program than I am.
No worries.
So yeah, this one's going to move forward and attack
Oh,
Emmerich.
sorry. They should be one square size now.
Cool.
You're close to it.
Yeah, that's a 21, so that hits.
Ouch.
Oh, he's just out of reach.
Please don't be too bad.
Trying to see if you could do an attack of opportunity.
No,
No.
If Ren is close to someone who gets hit, he can impose disadvantage on the attacker.
Okay.
And I've got a shield react, but it would only give me +5 to my armor class, which would still.
Yeah, no, I rolled an 18, and he's got +3 on attack. So.
Yeah, so even if I did my shield react, I would.
However, you only take 2 points of damage.
That's not too bad considering I have 14 hit points altogether.
Ouch.
However, you need to roll. I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get pulled to the ground. 5.
Okay, you're prone.
Cool. Not cool, but heard, I guess is what I should say.
Sapphire, you are up.
I am already really scared. I don't know. It's not like RPGs where like you have like a bajillion health points, so I'm already really concerned for Emmerich. Or Enric, not Emmerich.
Well,
never mind.
Officially, you don't even know that happened, so because
you're not in the
you're
room,
not even in the room yet.
Hang on. In that case, I look like a little bit of a buffoon, but oh well. All right. So I should probably run into the room first things first. I'm assuming that everyone's gonna go whale on 1, so I might go to either him 2 or 2. Should I move up or push everybody?
Yeah, go ahead.
Everybody?
You can move into the room. You'll be able to.
You can move past allies.
I'm gonna move right here, right between. I think it's.
You can't really go between there.
Yeah, you have to take a space.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
You could go into that corner if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, right
and
behind.
There's a barrel there, but I'll say there's still enough room.
Okay. And from there, I'm going to cast. Well, I'm gonna either. Actually, yeah, I think it's good enough distance where I can cast Fairy Fire. Because I.
On which one?
Oh yeah, I gotta pick one. I'd say either 1 or 2.
Fairy Fire covers an area.
I was going to say, take a look at Fairy Fire, because I have a feeling if you cast it on 1, you're putting Emmerich in danger as well.
Please no.
Then I'm going to go with you to 3.
It doesn't actually do damage, but it lines every creature in a 20-foot cube who fails their save, and those lined in the fire do not get the advantage of being invisible.
Okay, so basically it would blind everybody in this room.
And it grants advantage on attack.
You can't because this room is not even hardly 20 feet across. So this may not be the kind of spell you want to use.
Yeah, probably not.
And I know there's some people who are sitting there going, wait a minute, you guys are metagaming.
No.
Maggie's still learning. Maggie's still learning. So Maddie's still learning here. So we're kind of giving her some hints and some ideas that may not work so well.
It's cool. I can do either a rapier melee weapon, or I can cure either.
You have to be right next to someone to hit them with melee.
Okay, then
how long can the rapier reach?
It doesn't have reach. Rapier. It's 5 feet, so you have to be right beside them.
You'd have to be right next to the rapier to hit.
Oh, so can I move a different direction, or am I just gonna have to?
Yeah, you can. You still would have plenty of movement. You've barely moved.
Oh,
the only thing to keep in mind is that if you move closer to them, you're also opening yourself up to attack by them.
You moved like 10 feet, so you still have 20 feet of movement. Every square is 5 feet.
Yeah.
Can I move here or here? Somewhere around here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
it's a very small room. You're good.
I'll take a rapier to Beast 1 because Emmerich otherwise would have gotten a cure wound with no exceptions. I don't know. So what do I write in the chat again? Exclamation something?
Exclamation.
Should be attack rapier.
Attack rapier, yeah.
Attack.
Exclamation attack, and then.
Ooh.
There you go.
Is this good?
No.
10 to hit, unfortunately, does not hit.
Oh! No! Okay, I'll get over it.
Yeah, their armor class is higher than that.
Sapphire Algon again with the miss. Excuse me.
All right, Briz, you're up.
All right, so I am going to walk into.
Well, actually, I'll tell you what. You and Joven tied. Since Joven is already in the room, I'll have him and Ren go first, and I'll have you come immediately after them. Cub. Okay. Because you both had
Okay.
13s on your inits. I know. Sorry, I'm taking your fun away. But the two of them are already in the room, so it makes sense. Even though you tied, it makes sense that they would get to make their actions first.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna move right here, and Joven's gonna flick a little switch on his gauntlet, and lightning's gonna start arcing up the hammer. I'm just gonna bring it down across the beast 3 with a shocking grasp cantrip.
Okay.
So that's a 12 on the die, so that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that is. It's going to take 7 lightning damage, and it doesn't get a reaction until the start of my next turn. So
Okay.
it can't attack of opportunity. It can't do any of that stuff.
Can it attack normally?
Yes, but it does not.
Okay.
It just doesn't get its reaction.
Right. All right. So you can tell this guy looks like he's barely hanging on.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna command Ren to move to intercept and protect Emmerich. So for his turn, he's gonna move right here, and he's gonna take a swing at beast number 1.
Okay.
With his force empowered rend. Yeah, he doesn't hit. That's a 3 on the die. Plus
Nope.
4 is so nope.
Make sure you're tracking damage. I don't
On
know.
Ren.
No, on the
Alright.
enemies a different
am.
way.
Mhm.
Oh, you're just okay. So we only did 7 damage to
Right,
him.
you did 7 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
That enemy.
Okay.
That's not the number of hit points the enemy has.
Mhm. All right, and that's gonna be my turn. So
All right, Briz, you're up.
All right. I'm just debating because I'm trying. So as I walk into the room, I notice. So I mean, am I able to shoot around people?
Yeah.
allies do not cause. You don't have the issue of friendly fire. You can shoot past allies.
Especially since I'm prone, so I'm not even standing all the way up.
You definitely have definitely have an open shot at 1.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of stand against the wall, like the back corner, or not the corner, but where I'm at on the screen here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Toby.
I actually think I'm gonna shoot at 2. I'm gonna use my acid arrow. What's the difference between these? Hold on, I gotta see what the difference between.
If you look in Zoom, Maddie, you'll see a line through the mic when you're muted.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like there's any difference between the two, which is to me pointless. So I don't know. I might have to look into that.
The acid doesn't do like a damage over time effect or anything?
Well, no, well it does, but I have just an acid arrow and then a Melf's acid arrow.
Oh, okay.
Which there's no difference between the two. So I might change out one of my acid arrows because they're both level 2 spells, but I'll look at that later. All right, so I'm gonna cast of course. Because I don't have enough level 2 slots. I do have level 2 slots left.
Did it not get did you not type in a full rest or not update after a full rest?
I don't know, but let me try it here and see what happens. All right, so on my, because I just rolled on
Your 2 hits of 21, which definitely hits. Which one were you aiming at?
2. So I did 7 acid damage to him now. And then at the end of its turn, at the end of number 2's turn, it takes an additional 5.
Okay. So he is also looking pretty much like he's on life support here.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it says on a hit, the target takes 4d4, which would have been the 7, immediately, and then 2d4, which would be the 5, at the end of its next turn. So at the end of its turn.
Right. So Fantasy, I need you to do one more knit roll, and I need to do as well, because we tied the next beast, and you tied. So I just want to kind of break that tie.
Initiative.
Yeah. Oh, more than likely you're going to get it.
AZ.
Yep.
20.
In that. Sorry.
I know technically they're supposed to happen about the same time, but
in the player's handbook, like, players win ties in initiative to NPCs.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works.
That was a good
Well,
roll.
she won anyway, so
No worries.
That was a good roll.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead, and Ellie's got our next move here.
All right, I'm gonna move into the room, and I'm gonna go after one since he's kind of on Emmerich there, and I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at it.
You do not hit.
Didn't think so. I don't think I have anything else I can.
These are fast little wolves, man. We're all just throwing stuff at him, and they're like,
For their
ah,
masses.
miss.
It's not that. It's just their armor classes.
I know. I'm just.
We're rushing the attacks and not setting our feet.
It's the acid in your arrows. It's making us see things.
Okay, yeah, I don't have anything.
Not
else I
that
can
kind of
do,
acid.
How do you
I
know?
only have
It could be.
That's why
I
it
only
does the
have one-
delayed damage later.
one attack. That's my.
I feel fine. Just wait.
All right, so 2 is going to take a swipe at Ren.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure a 7 misses.
7 does miss.
Actually, it would be a 10, but I'm pretty sure even that misses.
That misses.
And then with that, 2 is now dead.
Woo!
Let's go.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Wowie. Anyways, overreactions from me aside, that is 3 to go, I think.
Yep. And next is going to be. Actually, I've got both of mine, and then we have Emmerich.
Wait,
So-
oh!
Hmm?
I just realized he rolled a -1. Sorry.
Yeah.
How can you do that? That's puzzling to me.
Because I have a
he-
-1 to my initiative, so I rolled. Yeah.
Well, actually, I thought you had more. You had to have more than that to roll a -1.
What did you do to get a -1?
Yeah, you
I mean,
couldn't.
to-
If
on
you
your
have
initiative thing.
-1, you should be at 0.
It might have been. I don't remember. This was
Oh.
last week, but
I thought you had like -2 to your initiative or something.
no, it's just a -1. But
Okay.
Hmm.
Then I entered it wrong. It was probably 0.
yeah. Either way, I'm last.
Because I think you rolled. I think you rolled like a 1 and then had -1. And
That's what I'm
for
thinking,
some reason I put it down as -1 instead of putting it down as 0. So either way,
Quick
you're
math.
last. So not by a lot.
It
One of-
actually works for the character though, since I'm an old sorcerer. Basically, you guys are all running in, and I'm just like, slowly like,
Hold on.
whatever, guys.
one
I'm
of
coming.
one of these guys almost rolled as bad. So
Not
But
to mention
anyway-
it might be. Not to mention you might just make a really deadly move, and we wouldn't see it coming because of your
So-
initiative.
number 3 is going to attack Jovan.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield and up my AC by 5. So that brings my AC to 23.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
That's a miss then. In that case, since they're kind of right there,
There goes one of my level
Actually,
1
hang
spells.
4 is going to come over and is going to attack our prone, which means I roll with advantage, right?
Ren's gonna give him disadvantage, so roll it straight.
Okay.
Yeah, Ren's gonna use his reaction to
That's an
deflect
8.
attack.
That's an 8, which misses.
Ren just kind of backhands the guard dog as it comes up to Emmerich.
Pretty much. All right, so that means round 1 is over. We go back to the top, which means that number 1 gets his attack.
I never got my turn.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Our 0 gets his attack. Emmerich gets his attack now. Our
Now-
Hero
prone.
turns out
Yeah,
to be
here's the
hero.
problem. You're prone.
I was going to ask, can I cast while prone? And if the answer is no, which I assume.
I don't believe you can.
I think
So-
he can. He just chooses not to get up.
Well, I was going to say, is getting up going to be my action or is it just going to be my movement?
It's half your movement.
Okay, well, then I'm just going to get up.
Doesn't he have to roll for that though, or does he just do
Nope. He
Okay.
just spends half his movement and stands up.
it? Okay, so you're up, and now you can cast,
And
or
I
you
am
can
going
even
to-
move. You can even move for half your movement and cast if you want to.
Yeah, I think I am going to back up. Oh, I'm trying to move my slot on the G4G screen and not on the actual map.
It's not going to work very well for you, I'm afraid.
You can
I
try.
am going to step back a couple blocks here, and then I am going to cast Firebolt at Wolf number 4.
Fire bolt, which correct me if I'm wrong, does not have splash damage, right?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah,
Just the
it's a cantrip. Ooh,
Okay,
21 to hit and damage 8.
he's dead.
He's burning in cinders, is what he's doing.
All right, we're halfway. Yes, I said it how I said it, and I meant it.
Okay, so now 1 is back. 1 is going to attack Sapphire.
No,
I
that's
can't.
karma for the rapier, miss.
I can't help.
Yeah, because you already used it, right?
Yep. He doesn't get another reaction until my next turn.
That doesn't matter. He badly misses.
Oh, so
That was a
you
2
wouldn't be able to
rolled
give me-
plus 3. He rolled a 5. I'm assuming a 5 does not beat your armor class.
Where can I find my armor? Rats.
Right next to initiative, it's just a armor class.
Oh, armor 13.
Yeah,
You're
so
good.
5 does not beat that. And it's your turn.
Goody goody. Now for a revenge strike. Also. Okay, so I'm just gonna go rapier. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it every time though, so whatever. Rapier again. Let's go.
It's rapier, I believe, actually.
Okay.
It's
all
her
right.
sword. It's whatever she wants to call it.
That is true.
Right.
That is true.
It's Rapier the Rapier, okay?
Yes, that could be its name.
I mean, rapier just has a nice, more full tone.
I mean,
to
you
it.
have to
don't know.
understand. You have to understand it performs better with a name.
9 with the piercing damage of 4.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Grr. I'll get over it. I'm sorry. I did not mean to just mute and. No, I'm not throwing a temper tantrum. I'm just crying inside.
Yummy.
Sometimes the dice giveth, sometimes it taketh away.
Okay, so that moves us on to Joven and Ren.
All right. Okie dokie. So, yeah, I'm gonna just smack this dude with the hammer again. So, hold on. Second. That's a 10 on the die, so a 16 to hit.
16 to hit, you said? That hits.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack him
He's-
over the head with this.
He's dead.
Yeah, that's 6 magic damage. So I'm literally just gonna split his skull down the middle.
Yeah, I mean, you hit him, and it's the skull splits. The lightning like sets his fur on fire, and he just kind of collapses.
Oh, there was
Was
no
like-
lightning this time. It
Oh,
was
this
just,
time it was just okay.
This was just the hammer.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
it smells like burnt fur in here.
Well,
That's my bad. That's
if
my bad.
anybody
Yeah.
anybody who knows wrestling, there's a wrestler who uses the Miz has what he calls skull crushing finale. This is like the actual definition of that.
Alright.
That skull is most definitely crush.
Ren is going to use his force empowered rend on Beast 1.
See if he actually hits this time.
That's a nat 20.
That's it.
Boo! I wanted
That's
to
a,
kill
that's
him.
a crit.
All right, so let's see how much damage he does.
Well, it's a crit, so don't forget to factor that in.
Yep. So are we doubling the die that's rolled, or do we roll 2 die for damage?
I'd say
It's
roll
your
2
call.
die.
Roll 2
Roll
die?
2 die.
Okay. So 16 force damage.
This guy is like obliterated. You just see pieces of dog go flying in about 4 different directions.
So Ren
Sapphire's ducking to avoid.
Yeah,
Ren picks
I
it up
can't
by its
confirm it.
hind quarter and just slams the front half of it down into the ground.
Yeah, there's like dog pate left on the ground, basically.
I bet to get some good experience for all the gore within this little resonance. It's not my full-fledged Sapphire voice. It's a little deeper and more eloquent than that. This is what a cult does to you.
Don't worry. Gore builds character.
Does
Okay.
it build experience in numbers?
Your character wouldn't think about it that way, but yes,
Yeah.
it does build experience.
Oh no, that was my actual voice. See, it's cold. You can't tell the difference.
Okay.
So, all right. So you have taken care of the guard dogs. As you can see, there is another room to your east.
All
But
right.
you can't really see what's there right now.
All right. Ren, hold up. Guys, I'm going to go check for traps. Everyone back away from the door, please. This could get bad.
I think
Don't
we're all
worry, I'll
far
just
enough
be
away
hiding in my
back.
little nook.
So I'm going to stand right there and I'm going to investigate the door.
I'm gonna wipe off the ash and chunks of dog.
And
Dust
I'm
is
gonna
up off.
have Ren
Yeah,
basically move in front of Briz because he's in the line of the door.
Okay. Give me just a moment here. Hang on.
No worries.
So there do not appear to be any locks or anything specifically on this part of the room.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to roll anything to check for traps?
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and check for traps.
Okay. That's a 12 on the die plus 5 for investigation. That's 17.
You're not sensing anything on the door,
Okay.
but there might be something nearby. You're getting kind of a faint sense of something nearby.
Clear the door, guys.
I think I have detect.
Sorry, one of my neighbors is revving up a motorcycle.
You're good.
Can't even hear
All
it.
right. I'm gonna,
How else are you gonna know he's cool if he doesn't do that?
guys, I'm gonna try to open the door, but I think there's a trap somewhere in this hallway. So, like, Joven's gonna point basically over here and ask if people wouldn't mind. Actually, stand over here, because
See where Emmerich is? You guys should come over here.
that looks.
AFK.
AZ, are those dots actually in the floor of the dungeon right there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Because I was about to be like, oh, that looks like a trap.
If it is, I triggered it.
The
later
traps
on.
are not labeled on the map. I'll tell you that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to open the door.
Other than that,
Godspeed.
Frank's World, thank you for that host.
The kind of streak that you get, you don't. Nothing else happens. The door opens calmly, and as you enter it, you see what appears to be Halid's main house.
All right.
Just behind just beyond, you had the guard dogs, of course, just outside of there. The home appears to be divided into 3 areas: the larder, the lavatory, and a living space. The larder is a simple storeroom filled with scraps of old meat, third of a wheel of cheese, a sack of turnips, and a barrel of weak ale. There's also a crate of empty wine bottles in one corner. They're all of good Chelish vintage and were probably quite valuable. The lavatory sits just off the main living space and is more than an open pit. Is a little more than an open pit, also where Halid disposes of his garbage. And there are scraps of moldy food and bits of junk in the corners of the room.
All right, I'm going to move forward slowly, continuing to check for traps. Do I need another roll?
Okay, yes.
Okay. I'm going to die, guys. That's a nat 1.
Okay. You can't pick, you know there's another trap. You had picked, like you had noticed it earlier. You're not getting any more sense as to where that trap might be.
All right. Guys, this hallway's definitely trapped, but I can't find it.
I'm saying the hallway is trapped. There's a trap nearby.
Okay, yeah, there's a trap nearby, but I can't find it. Stay behind me. I'm gonna just take a couple steps.
We're all still singing in the little corner.
Nobody else has moved yet.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
I'm just here in my little nook.
Don't die while a healer is AFK. There you go.
And I enter the room.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I think the hallway's clear. I didn't set off anything. Watch your step.
Emmerich's gonna follow behind him.
Emmerich, the one who took the most damage the last round, is going to follow up.
I mean, percentage-wise, you're correct. Since 2 out of my 14 is a much bigger deal.
What
well,
is
nobody
this
else took any
over here?
damage last round, so.
Is this just like a fireplace over here?
That's a fire pit.
Okay.
That's a
This is-
table there. You got the cot there. This hole over there is the
Lavatory.
outhouse plus where he was getting rid of things.
And this is the larder.
That's the larder.
Okay. Well. All right, guys. I'm going in.
So you see you can see that the place is in disarray.
Is there anything on the table?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or let's make an investigation, actually.
Okay.
Perception.
All right. Well, that is a 19 on the die, so a 22.
Okay, so you see a few different things. You can see a whetstone, there's a dagger, and but there also appears to be something catching your eye a little bit more toward the cot.
Okay.
Before he goes too much further, now that I'm in the room, can I check for traps as well?
Yeah.
Were you doing an investigation for that?
There's actually a detective chat skill, isn't there?
Oh,
No, it's normally run off investigation,
Okay.
but you
okay.
need thieves' tools to disarm traps.
Right.
well, I will
So
not
yeah,
be
do an
disarmed.
investigation check then.
Real quick,
Wow.
should Sapphire
Wow.
get out that? Oh, sorry.
A 12.
Once again, you're sensing there's a trap. You have no idea where it is. It's nearby. That's about the best you can get.
All right. What is catching my eye near the cot?
Something. Sure exactly what, but there definitely
right.
appears to be something near the cot.
Then I'm moving forward to the cot.
Yes,
All right.
Sapphire can move.
Do I need another roll? Yeah, come on in. The
Yeah,
hallway's out.
everybody, you can
All
go
right.
in if you want.
Are you
I know
sure? You have
everywhere
to sing
that
this.
he has
You have to
walked
sing the
is
"Come
good.
Out, Come Out" song from the Wizard of Oz.
Come out, wherever you are.
Sapphire, get out of the goddamn corner.
Then it just says the Miss Piggy. Is that good enough, or should I just go into the room?
The hallway is fine.
Come into the at least the hallway.
We don't want to be that far apart. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
I'm checking out whatever's catching my eye near the cot.
All right,
All
give
right.
me and
Guys, stand back,
in
please.
this case, I'm going to have you do an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh crap!
12 on the die, 17.
You do spot
Mm-hmm.
a lock box underneath a strong box located underneath the cot. However, there's an alarm bell going off in your mind that you might want to be a little bit careful.
All right, I think I found the trap, guys. If you guys can give me some space, I'm gonna try to work on this.
Let's see what's in the box
Step back
right
over here
now.
by the food.
What's
Yeah.
in the box?
The cot. The
I
cot
was just
is
gonna
a.
say.
I'm just gonna look at everyone. The cot is a dangerous area.
What's in the
Please stay
box,
clear.
Jeff?
Right.
What's in the box?
Give me a second.
Wait,
I'll
wait,
try
wait,
to
hold
find out.
There, I'm in the other room.
All right.
I like how Jester ran into the closet or the pantry.
I said, like, let me go check out the food.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to use my thieves' tools on these
Where's-
this thing and attempt to disarm or proceed. I'm going to attempt to work on it without setting off a trap or disarm the trap that I feel is here.
Can I do an investigation for some ale?
And he said there was ale in there.
There's a barrel of weak ale.
All right, I find a cup on the floor.
All right. So proficiency. Oh. The 18 on the die, so that's 20 altogether.
You managed to disarm the poison lock.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Goody goody
All right,
gumdrops.
So as far as I can tell, I can move this lockbox safely now.
Yep. You
All
pull it
right.
out, and inside you find a batch of 14 receipts
Okay.
that
Got it.
look kind of familiar.
This is stuff we were delivering with this run.
No, not stuff you're delivering, but
Okay.
you might let me just say that they like I said, they look kind of familiar, but I'm gonna kind of leave it at that.
Hey, Bri, Emmerich, you guys want to come take a look at these?
There's also a scrap parchment that lists a whole bunch of different things here, which I'll explain in just a bit. I need to have somebody look at this. Somebody in particular look at this first.
Maybe I
Elfane,
should start
Sapphire, you want to
moving.
come take a look at these as well? We're clear. I think I'm pretty sure I've got the trap.
Sapphire side. Oh, wait.
Nah, I'll just hide in the.
Ren, go get Sapphire.
So who wants to take a look at the
No,
receipts?
No.
I'll take a look at the receipts.
Okay. You immediately recognize them as matching what you saw in Bort's books.
Mhm.
I enter in just as the plot thickens.
On top of
sense.
that, you notice that there is another scrap of parchment that lists the transactions along with a value slightly higher than listed on the corresponding receipt for Bort. The chest
Oh.
contains some gold that Harold has skimmed from the transactions over the years.
Where'd you go, Emmerich?
So about 21 gold pieces and 37 silver pieces left in there. He spent a lot of the rest of the money.
And that's
And
in
on-
the lockbox.
The lockbox. And then on the back of transaction list is a crude map. It depicts a
Just so people
cave.
know, I have no ears right now. My headset's
Okay.
something's up.
He got deafened. Well, he wouldn't be able to hear me when I said that. So,
I'm back. Sorry.
okay. On the back of the transaction list is a crude map. It depicts a cave helpfully labeled hideout next to a shape that might be a pond. From there, a winding path passes through a strange V-shaped chamber before and what appears to be a clearing with a tree stump labeled drop point.
He just
Hey.
couldn't have made that any easier if he tried.
So this it appears that indeed Howlett had been working with Bort to bring some stuff into the city, and it appears that he's been dropping them off for somebody else, charging that person a little bit more. He'd kind of skim some money himself.
This seems a bit too easy.
Nobody said Howlett was an intelligent person.
No, but everyone kept saying how dangerous he was.
Well, sometimes stupid is dangerous.
Yeah, all right. All right. No, you got a point there, but this is too easy.
All right, we still have the rest of the layer here to look at.
Now, like, here's the thing: we've got the information we need. Do we really want to press any further?
I think we
I'm
need
game.
we need to find him and bring him in because they're all too afraid to do anything with him. So if we don't subdue him and bring him in, they're not going to care.
Yeah. All right.
We gotta be the just heroes here, guys. Come on.
All right. Let's pony up.
Just proceed with caution, and then me in the very, 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 very back.
It's
All
that
right.
fire. You know, I can check for traps for you.
You can.
It,
How
it only
kind of
costs you like 3 gold.
All right. So where
I
do you
wouldn't mind.
how do you proceed from here?
What'd you guys find in the larder?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty
But
sure.
it sounded like Briz was maybe thinking about sampling some of the.
From what Briz did sample at least one glass worth.
Well, no, all I said is I was looking for a glass. I didn't say I found a glass because I wasn't told if I got a glass.
Oh, there's but I wouldn't say they're exactly in the cleanest of states.
Eh,
Oh,
I'm not going to test it. These things don't look... I might just dunk... Maybe I'll just take Emmerich's hat and just dunk it in and see what happens.
Emmerich emerges wet.
that's right.
All
All
right,
right, gentlemen, I can check for traps, but I'm not as sturdy as you are.
yeah,
You
no,
want to
you
continue
want me-
taking the lead?
Yeah, I got it. All right, coming up here to the entryway and beginning my investigation for traps.
Can I do a quick look at what's in this back corner?
If you want to.
It's poo. The answer is
It-
poo.
Is it the bathroom?
It's the bathroom, yeah.
Well, but it's also where he dumped his garbage. So
What am I
It's poop and
checking?
Food scraps,
do a investigation.
possibly a body.
Oh gosh, I'm choking on candy.
Don't eat the poo.
I'm choking on candy.
What?
That's stupid.
I bought
That's so
us.
stupid. I had to laugh.
All right. So you notice a number of small identical bottles scattered among the trash. Examining the bottles reveals that they all have a silvery residue in the bottom that smells strongly of iron and something else terribly acid.
Hey guys, and I kind of relay this information to the rest of the party.
Grab a few.
I grab a few and I wrap them into like kind of like a cloth and put them in my bag.
We'll take him to the alchemist.
All right.
Am I just gonna hide behind that table the whole time? Yes, I am.
You're sitting at the table, twiddling your thumbs.
Sapphire, what if we need help? Aren't you gonna help us? What if
I
what
shall
if
be their
Ren's
spirit.
dying? What if Ren's dying?
No.
What
I
wouldn't you
can't
help?
lose anybody again, not like my lost loves.
Well, oh, okay. Well, Ren won't actually die. He's a robot.
I shall
He's
sprint
good.
into action. I gotta
Ren won't die if you
spacebar.
deposit 3 gold coin.
I shall
Thank you, Emric.
Well, there you go. I sprinted into action. I'm still behind the group, but I'm still next to the group. Are you happy?
Yes.
Very much so.
And God be with the leaders of the group.
Okay. I'm gonna start checking for traps. Investigation. Okay. That's another $1 for the kids. Wow, the golden snitch is failing me today. I might need a new D20.
Uh-oh.
So
That
what were
was
you
a
doing?
1.
I'm sorry. What were you doing? I was reading ahead a little bit.
Investigating a bad
for
roll,
traps,
apparently.
but I got a nat 1.
You sure aren't sure if there's any traps.
Hey,
Am I close enough behind him? I can do an investigation check.
Emric.
Yeah.
So, I just need a second opinion. What do you think?
I get that one too. So
You're not sure either.
yeah, there's a
You
corridor
both-
in front of us.
You both see a hallway in front of you.
Guys, I
It's,
think
it's
we need a
Alright.
second opinion.
it's hewn stone, so apparently somebody made it.
I'm
Other
gonna
than that, but you really have
How
no
about you just
clue.
push Ren down the hall?
I'll do an investigation check.
So happy I put investigation as a proficiency, so by that
You don't sense
Yeah,
any
same here.
traps.
I look at the rest of you guys and be like, we should be all right to walk through.
Push Ren ahead.
Then I'm gonna go ahead.
Proceed forward with caution.
I'm gonna
especially
move
me.
up to the. I'm gonna try to use stealth and move up this far till I can see what's in that room.
Since he's being
So-
stealthy, I'm following, but I'm keeping a healthy distance.
Okay, that's a 15 on the die. So
Just this once, I'll
That's-
follow right after you guys.
that's 17 for stealth.
Okay.
So I'm just
And
trying
you
to
just-
move up as quietly as possible till I can see what's in this this area.
Yeah. So far, nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to here. Now, is this like a wall or something?
No, it's just I don't know what it doesn't really give. Hang on.
Okay.
I don't think it gives me a good explanation of it.
I'm legit on the edge of my seat right now. What is that white thing? It looks like a flag.
It's a small wood. It's a wooden footbridge.
Okay. I'm gonna
thank
cross
goodness.
the wooden footbridge then.
You're getting closer to this pool, a little bit running underneath the footbridge.
All right.
Over it.
I'm gonna come right up to here.
I'm gonna poke this old looking thing with my stick and my staff and make sure it's not gonna like collapse on me.
I gotta cross. It's fine.
And assuming it's cool, I will follow behind. Still far enough behind that I don't screw up his stealth.
All right.
Yeah, everything seems to be going fine so far.
Famous last
Alright.
words.
What do I see anything in the room?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. That
Entering
fills
the
us with
room.
confidence.
All right. I'll enter into right there.
I'm gonna lurk around the corners here and kind of chill in the corner here. We see anything?
At first, no.
There's that confidence building
Perception.
again.
You just notice that the passageway opens up to a large natural chamber, the center of which is occupied by a pool of brackish water.
Ooh.
Since stalagmites occupy much of the room, but the path between leads around the pool into another corridor on the opposite side of the room.
All right.
However, as the
Okay.
rest of you start to enter the room, strange blue glow emanates from up from the pool, sending a cascade of shimmering light to the ceiling above. Seconds later, the head of two giant snakes rise above the pool, with sparks of
boy.
electricity dancing between their fangs.
Oh
while
boy, here we go.
a metal rattle-tipped tail pokes out of the water behind it, audibly building up a charge with every flick of the rattle.
Oh boy.
2 giant lightning serpents are now standing there.
Ben, help!
And let's roll for initiative.
It begins.
Did this? Hang on, I'm going to see if this works. Didn't I add an initiative?
I thought you did.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to remember what. Hang on, let me figure out what was it.
Because it was current
It was
initiative, and then it
Alias.
was
Let's roll initiative multi-1. Every initiative macro. Yes. Then what do I roll when I need it? It wasn't in. Was it initiative? Team initiative? Dang it! How did it work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna warn you guys, if I'm off mute and you hear howling, it's because Mom Bula went to go pick up our son, and the dog is not happy about that.
Oh,
I think it's rolling it.
Mom left and left me behind.
Are you sure you want to in combat? Yes. Oh. There we go.
Woohoo!
Ooh, nice.
I like that.
I was like, I thought I had worked that in there at
Yeah.
some point.
oh dang.
So give me a
At the
moment.
bottom.
Give me just a moment here. I got to roll for my snakes.
Do we know that they're snakes?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
I-
serpents, but yeah.
Should Sapphire finally take the plunge and like actually get into the room, or should I just be the coward as usual?
Okay.
I'd say I'm gonna move in a little bit. Actually, no, we've started combat. Never mind. It was a good attempt to be the hero.
I choose him. Nope.
All right. So the battle is ready to begin. Briz, you start. And let me put. Do I have anything even kind of snake-like here? Well, this is a dragon, but it'll work. I
Ah!
need to I need to resize that.
We came to the final. We got to the final boss really early. Wow.
Ooh. Image giant lightning snake.
What's that?
I'm making you a token.
Oh, okay. So to just remove these?
Keep them there for a second. I'll get the new ones in.
Unfortunately, Dungeons and Dragons doesn't have a lightning snake, so I'm kind of having to adapt this. At least not that I can see. It's one of the fun things about adapting the campaign from Pathfinder.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I've got the information I need for it. So yeah, Briz, you've got first move.
Is that where they're currently located?
Yes. They basically just came out of the pools there.
Okay, so I am going to go.
They're each supposed to be like 1 square apiece, not
Yeah.
9. I tried to make them that size, but with a map this
5,
small, it's a little hard.
10. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of come back to this back corner. And I'm gonna shoot at number 2. Actually, hold on.
There, that's better.
Joven's still too close. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot with my crossbow. I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
A 9 does not hit.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Then the first of the snakes gets to attack.
No.
And it is going to, you see the rattle at the end of the tail start to it, and I've got a picture of what these look like from the book.
There you go, buddy. 2 lightning snakes.
Nice. Yep, that's actually what they look like from the book.
Yeah, I don't like these guys. They don't look too nice. Or easy to beat.
They blend in with the water. Be careful.
Well, they kind of do. All right.
Same
so
cerulean.
make you 1. And we'll make you 2. They're not meant to, they're basically the same size. I can't seem to make them the same size, but oh well.
We get it.
There we go. That's, well, okay. So 1 is
There.
Unless you wanted them to be smaller. I'm sorry.
no, I want them. That's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I know this tabletop can be a little bit finicky.
So the first one actually kind of starts shaking this electric rattle on the back of it, and lightning arcs from it straight toward Briz. I need you to make a dexterity save.
An 8.
That is not going to save you. So you're going to take 2d10 of electrical damage.
Ooh.
Well, you're fortunate. That's only 4.
Let's go. It's something. It's something. I mean, it's not something, which is good because it's not something. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, at least it's not like all his health. I don't know.
It is possible to be all my health.
It could have been. Oh no.
My max HP is 14 and 2d10.
Oh. Well, at
Let's
least it
kill
was
these
an
things
Emmerich.
quick. Let's kill these things quick.
Yeah, you stay behind. You be the coward. I'll be the hero.
Then the
Hit by
other
7
one
misses.
is going to coil itself.
Define coil.
Wrap it, basically draw within it, say, wrap up into a coil.
Oh, okay, okay. That's probably not good. Okay, so it's 2 that's coiling, 1 that was being a jerk to Bryce and possibly could have killed Emmerich.
Yep, and that is end of that turn.
All right.
For both of them. They both went at there. So we are on Sapphire.
Oh, goody. Okay. I don't know where to start, so I could either heal one of our 2 guys that have taken damage before and now, being either Joven or Bryce, if either of them are good with that, or I can do Fairy Fire if I have enough distance, or I could just do Rapier, but I don't know if the water will allow that.
You don't really have enough distance for Fairy Fire. You can use your rapier if you want. That's up to you. I would say, but the Fairy Fire, you're going to run into the same problem you were having earlier. It's crowded. You're going to start blinding your own teammates.
Okay, so either Rapier or Rapier, I don't know, or heal one of our 2 guys. No, not Emmerich. Are Joven and Brycent okay? Would they mind? Or
Well,
Maybe later.
I'm fine. I would save it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joven's good.
Yeah, let's save it for now.
Okay. I just saw you in the yellow on the extension, and I'm like, oh no, is that bad? I'll go with rapier then. I just gotta move to maybe number 1 if I can do that. Can I go to number 1?
1 is going to be a little out of your reach where you're standing now.
Okay, then how about
You can get
2?
close enough to 2 to attack.
I'll try 2.
If you go basically here
Oh, okay.
or
Sweet.
there, either way, yeah.
Yeah,
You,
maybe
you can get
maybe
there, but
next
that
turn.
1 is just really you're kind of getting to the end of your range to get there.
Gotcha. And then please do me good, rapier. Please. 13 with piercing. Oh,
Nope, I'm afraid not.
time. The experience after this better be worth it.
All right, so we are on Emmerich.
All right, I'm going to cast Frostbite at snake number 2.
Oh, hang on a sec here. Opportunity attack comes when somebody moves within your range, right?
Only
When
if
they
they're
move out of
leaving.
your range.
When they're
If
moving
they're-
out of. Okay,
yeah.
never mind then. All right, go ahead.
Wait. So you cause numbing frost to form on one creature you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, that's why it didn't give me a to hit. You have to do
Right,
a
I have to
Constitution
roll
throw.
a Constitution saving throw against it. I rolled a 13, so no good.
Yay.
Just missed, if that's a consolation.
That's all I have.
All right, we move on to Ellie.
Okay. I'm obviously going to step into the room.
Is that Ren still back there in the hallway too?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I kind of stopped when we rolled initiative.
Combat started and
Yep.
he got stuck back there.
All right, so I don't want to do that because I've got people in my way.
If you're talking like crossbow, it's not a problem. If you're
No,
talking like,
I'm talking. I'm not sure if a poison spray would work on lightning. You know what? I'm just gonna use my crossbow because I've already got it out. Nope.
We are not doing
you guys
well.
used up all your good rolls last week.
I have not
Nope.
gotten a single hit. I think that's just
Not so
not
far.
good. I mean, maybe
Come
it's
on, Golden Stitch.
Sapphire.
All right. Joven and Ren are up.
All right. Is the water electrified?
No.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Wait, sorry. I was right here.
I mean, they didn't say anything. You would think maybe it kind of
I'm
could
gonna
be, but
stand
they
right
didn't
here.
say anything about it electrifying water while it's in it. So I'm going to run with a no.
Okay. Okay.
That's a GM call.
Yep, absolutely, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna whack number 1 with the hammer.
Go for it.
Come on, come on, come on.
At this point, just don't miss.
11.
I'll take 1 hit damage.
11 on
Please,
the die,
please.
so that's 17 to hit.
That hits.
Let's go.
All right. He is taking 8 magic.
All right.
All right. And I'm like, Ren, get in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to also take a swing at number 1.
Okay.
All right. That's 12 plus 4, so 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right, red. That's going to be 5 force damage.
Okay.
Finish
That's
him.
it.
Oh, he's not dead. Crap.
Nope, he's
Yep.
not dead.
Yep.
I mean,
That's
he's
it.
hurt, but he's not dead.
Yo.
All right, so we are back up to Briz.
All right. I am going to shoot my A. Hold on. Yeah. Um. I've already taken some damage, so I'm tempted not to do that. I'm gonna shoot my what I want to do, I don't want to do, just in case I need it.
Yay, spell slots.
Yeah, that's my issue. No,
So you want
no,
free
no,
gold?
no. I'm not. I can't say that because then to me I'm metagaming. Because in a way, you don't want to be saying like using that.
I'll sell you one for 3 gold.
Actually, you extend your hand toward a creature. All right, so I'm actually going to move forward some. Extend your hand toward a creature. All right, so I'm going to do a poison spray at 1.
Mhm.
You need to succeed a Constitution saving throw of a 13. It's an automatic. It's gonna hit. It's an instantaneous. You have to succeed.
He said I rolled an 18 and he gets +1. So
Okay, so that's my turn then.
actually, he gets +0. I was looking at the wrong one on that, but still, I rolled an 18, so he's fine. All right, then Snake 1 is going to attack Joven with its fangs.
Okay.
You better live through this, Joven.
That's a 17.
My AC is 18. So
And
bat him away with the buckler.
Hang on. Do I get any? I got to make sure. I don't think I get any plus on my attacks. Do I get any pluses? Oh, it's a +3, so it gets up to 20.
Okay. That's gonna go through.
All right. So I need. Come on. There we go. Melee. It's weird the way they have this broken down. It takes me a bit to find what I'm looking for. So it's 1d8 plus 2 piercing plus 1d4 electricity.
Okay.
There's my die 4. Where's my die 8? There it is. So that's 3 piercing. Actually, no, wait. It's 1d4 plus 2, I think. 5 piercing
Okay.
and 1 electricity.
Okay.
So a total of 6 damage.
All right. I'm at 9 hit points.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
Joven looks a little beat up. He's like, I'm all right. I'm still up.
And then
Sapphire's just gonna give you the
I've
stink
done
eye,
for
Ben.
worse.
the coiled one is going to attack Ren.
Okay. Crap.
Does Ren share your HP or is
Nope,
is
he's
he
got his
better?
own.
Okay, we're good then.
That is a 14.
That does not hit Ren. His AC is 15.
Okay. And he is no longer coiled.
Mm-hmm.
And that's their move. So we go on to Sapphire.
Can I heal Joven since all my attacks are just missing?
You could do it. You could do whatever you want to do.
I mean,
I would say from a outside of, slightly meta, but once again, we know you're learning. From a slightly meta, this would be a good time to heal Joven.
Yeah, Joven, stop.
Joven might have a punctured lung.
Well,
Yeah,
and keep in
okay.
mind that your attacks can be as much as 20 damage. So
Okay. So do I need to approach Joven kind of like, yeah, no, get over here,
What's-
dude?
Depends
spell
on
are
what
you
you're.
using?
I think it's if it's being a bard, you shouldn't have to.
Depends
Yeah,
on which
range-
one it is. If it's
If it's-
word,
If it's healing word, it's got a range of 30. If it's cure wounds, it's touch.
All right, cure wounds, touch. That's what it is.
Okay, then
So yeah,
need
you need to be behind me.
Okie dokie.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Get
I will
over
shut
here.
up.
No, it's
That's all
okay.
right.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm like
Oh,
barking.
you can't
like,
be
let's go
there.
and stuff. Oh, really?
You can be
Oh.
like
You're
there.
kind of sitting on Briz.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Or
Oh, perfect,
yeah,
perfect.
well, we'll say that Briz is a little bit more like here, I guess. There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, that's fair game.
You're on
If
his
you don't mind,
shoulders.
Briz.
No.
Sweet. Nah, you ain't a tough cookie.
All right, and then use it
Cast
should
Cure
be
Wounds?
exclamation cast
There you
healing
go.
touch. Yeah, there you go. Cure wounds.
Oh wait, did that not work?
Yeah, just
Oh,
healing.
oh,
So you just
I get 7 hit points back.
Yep.
yeah, he gets 7 hit
oh,
points
okay, because I
back.
saw like the minus in front of the 7, and I'm like, oh no. Okay, so we're dandy.
Yep. And we're moving on to
Okay.
Emmerich.
All right, Emmerich's tired of messing around with this thing. You can see me like roll up my sleeves. We're gonna do cast Scorching Ray, and AZ, remind me, did we need to do 3 separate hit rolls and 1 damage? Because this is 3 rays that go.
I believe it
We're
is
right.
separate. I believe you have to roll each race separately.
Is that damage?
Am I right on
and
that,
to hit?
Rob, man?
I believe Scorching Ray is 3 separate attack rolls, and then you roll the damage separately for them as well. It counts as like 3 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first 2 are going to go to the dragon that we have been beating up on.
Okay.
The number 1.
Snake, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. 10 to hit on that one.
Nope.
Jeez. Okay. 22 to hit on the second one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me check something. Oh, it's +4, so that's not a crit. Okay.
And then that did 5 damage. And then since I missed the first time, this is going to go to dragon number 1 as well.
Okay.
And that is 14 to hit.
Just hits.
It just counts, man.
Like,
Just
correct me if,
counts.
wait a minute. If it matches AC, that's a hit.
It hits.
That's what I thought. Then yeah, it just hits.
For 3 damage.
Snake's dead.
Oh, and then making sure I do cast here. So yeah. Ignore that last one. I forgot to use the cast button. I was using it in my spell slot.
That's all right.
That's all she wrote, folks.
Which
For my
means
turn,
we move
for my turn.
yeah. We move on to Elephane.
okay, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it,
All right.
which is a 1d8 Dex save. So let me.
So it looks like a dex save of 11.
Yep.
Yeah, he makes it.
Well-
And as a bonus, I'm gonna throw a heal at Rysant.
Okay.
Touch 4 back. And that's my turn.
And Joven and Ren.
Alrighty.
Joven's feeling a little bit better now.
Mhm.
You are most welcome, my good sir.
If
Appreciated. And I'm just gonna haul back and try to crack this other snake right in the face. Wait, actually, it's storing up energy in its rattle, correct?
Hmm.
I'm throwing the hammer at the rattle.
Okay.
I don't know if that's actually going to do anything, but worth a shot. That's a 5 on the die, so an 11.
You miss.
Yep. Yep.
The snake just like the hammers come flying over,
Mhm.
and the snake just kind of goes, and it flies right through.
God dang it.
Next.
Hey, Ren, grab that thing. And Ren's going to attempt to grapple it. So that's... I believe it's an opposed strength roll. But let me double check that, actually.
So I make a strength roll, you make a strength roll, whoever's higher.
Yeah, I'm double checking it. Yes, that is. It's strength athletics. It's an opposed strength athletics. Whoever's higher. If I'm higher, then then the snake is grappled.
Okay, I roll a 14.
A 14 as well.
So nope, not grappled.
Okay.
Slippery little thing these guys are.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
We're up to Briz.
Well, that was a whole lot of nothing.
shit.
I think it.
You guys are missing, like I said, all your good rolls were last. You've been missing like crazy.
To be fair, aren't dice rolls like based on pure luck? Maybe, I don't know.
I
What
hit.
you doing, Briz?
He's
Get-
with me.
Give me a second. I hit a button.
That's all right.
Oh,
And then I'm thinking after this battle, let's take our break.
Okay.
Fine by me. All right. No, I don't know what I hit, but I lost the map, so I had to bring that back. Closed out the map somehow.
You can zoom in, by the way, on Owlbear.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've done no damage to that.
Nope.
All
I
right.
Sure
keep
haven't.
missing it.
I'm gonna move up this way, and I'm gonna. I don't know what's coming next, so I'm really. How
See smoke coming out of your ears.
there really is, because I want to do something, but I don't want to do it at the same time.
Because you're afraid of the results.
Yes. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow. And I roll an 8, so I miss.
Yep.
I'm
You
done.
definitely do. All right. So this snake is going to use its lightning rattle. Now the thing is that it fires a lightning in a 60-foot line.
Mhm.
Oof.
So this lightning attack is basically going to go like that. Meaning Joven and Sapphire are being
Oh,
attacked.
well.
Mhm.
Hopefully my 24 hit points come in handy.
You'll be
So-
all right.
Okay. So what do
You
we
know, it was
roll?
about my fourth.
You both need to roll dexterity saves.
Mhm.
It was about
Just
my
roll,
fourth
like,
session before I had to do my
So
first
check
saving.
the
death.
dexterity. It's always check.
Oh, check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Dexterity. Bam. Oh, 9. That's not gonna
Sapphire.
help.
12.
12. Yeah, you both get hit.
Um,
No!
I'm
Oh,
gonna as a reaction, since I still have that, I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements,
Okay.
which gives me resistance to lightning, so I take half damage,
Okay.
and I store up a bit of lightning for my next attack.
Alrighty. So I need to roll my 2 die 10.
So Joven just kind of angles his capacitor on his backpack to take the brunt of the hit.
Is it a flux capacitor?
It is not a flux capacitor. I have yet to master time travel, sir. That 1.21 gigawatts
All right.
is hard to
So
achieve.
so Sapphire, you take 6 damage.
Yikes. How do I put that in? Like damage like 6?
You should be.
You put that in actually on the D&D Beyond sheet.
Oh, 6 damage. Bam.
So yeah,
18. That's not good.
yeah. In the upper right, you just put 6 and then damage.
Okie dokie.
And then Joven, you take 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, Joven takes 3. Oh wow, I need to get some of that absorb element. Like, man, that's not bad. At least compared to me.
You may not have a class that can use it.
Yeah, that's what I just
Yeah.
realized. Well,
I'm kind of pulling an Iron Man here. I get struck by the lightning and it just starts charging up my weapons.
Battery at 200% charge. That's interesting.
Oh, this will be fun.
Does mother know you doth wear her drapes?
Drapes.
Is Snaky Boy
All
done?
right, so
fumbling?
yep, Snaky Boy is done. We move on to Sapphire.
yeah. Is this a good time? Okay, so 3. I'm just thinking what Joven and I stand in now because we're the two that took the brunt there. This is going to be. I'm going to hate myself if this doesn't work again. Well, actually, either
One
that.
thing to keep in mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When you cast spells, you use up spell slots. You
Yeah,
don't get
that's what
those
I'm
spell
thinking about.
slots back without rest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
There's a good chance because you haven't run into Hallad yet. This is not the last battle you have going.
So yeah, never mind about enthrall. I'm just gonna go with a rapier attack. If that's good.
Mhm.
'Cause that- 'cause
You
that doesn't
but
take
you
up
have to
anything, right?
move to do that. You can't strike him with a rapier
Oh.
where you are right now.
Right, I forgot. I didn't
You've
see the
got
movement. My
enough
bad.
room.
All right,
Yeah,
here
you
we
can-
go. Okay.
Yep.
Don't fail me now. I'm so scared. 8
Please God.
piercing
Nope.
7. Come
You still
on.
can't. You are not good with his rapier.
I feel like our bard. I feel like our bard is drunk, and it's just like stumbling around with a sword. Like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
What did I eat and drink last night? My
All right, you know what
goodness.
this reminds me of? Has anybody seen the court jester?
Oh yes.
I
When
wish
he's
now.
not hypnotized.
Oh no.
I love that fight where they're going back and forth, like I can beat you like that, and then of course he's not hypnotized. Like, well, I'm going to beat you like that, and then he's hypnotized again. He's like the best swordsman in the world. I love that movie. Anyway,
One day I'm gonna smack this guy. Well, if I
you're
if he
saving all
doesn't
your
die.
good rolls for Hallad, okay?
Mhm.
I better be.
Hopefully.
Which means we are now moving on to Emmerich.
All right, I'm gonna cast Frostbite again, but I'm going to use my 3 sorcery points to make you do your saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. So I have to roll 2 die and take it in lower. Hang on. Does he have any constitution bonuses? I don't think so, but let me double check. No. All right, that hits.
Okay, cold damage 4. That also means his next attack is at a disadvantage. That's why. Oh shoot! Don't do that, Mike. Yeah, that's why I picked this book.
All right.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Sorry.
That's cool. We are moving on to Ellie, I believe, right? Yes, Ellie.
All right. I am.
I know he's doing it at random, so I'll be muted and then turn it back off, and then he's like, "Nope, now
Don't
I'm
worry
gonna go
about
again."
it.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame again. They're
Okay.
cantrips, so ha.
Hope it works this time.
Yeah, better. Yeah.
It's
I
too
can
bad
type.
this isn't a disadvantage, it's just the attack.
Well, all AZ has to do is roll because it's gonna hit. It's an
Yeah.
instantaneous, so it's seeing if he can make the save.
Yep. Oh, he easily. That's a critical fit, a success.
So nothing.
Yep, nothing. I don't have a bonus I can use.
So we are down to Joven and Ren.
All right. Second first, same as the first. Going for that tail again.
Same.
See if you miss again.
Nat
I'm
20.
taking it. Huh?
Nat 20.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna call DM thing here.
Yeah.
Don't even roll. Since you crit, you actually fracture the rattle,
Mhm.
which sends the electricity chain through it in a way. Now, usually it's, you'd think it's electric snake, it's numb to it. However, because with the rattle now cracked, it loses its vulnerability. It loses its invulnerability to its own electricity and fries itself.
That's what you get for trying to shoot a lightning bolt at me.
However, anybody who is touching water needs to make a dexterity save.
Oh crap.
Would that include me or not? I
Yes.
think so.
Yep, that would include you, Ren, Joven, and Briz.
Everyone except for me and Elvie, the range
El-
riders.
Elephane and Emmerich are fine.
6.
Okay.
That's a
I
dexterity
got-
check.
I got an 18. Ren
Yours-
got a 1. Not
Okay.
a natural one, but a 1.
Okay. So Ren is taking damage. Sapphire is taking damage. What about you, Briz?
Nice knowing you, Ren.
What was that?
13.
Briz is fine. So Ren takes 1 damage.
Oh.
Oh,
Sapphire takes 1 damage.
okay, that's not bad. I
That
can live.
They are
One
both dead. And with that, like I said, I'm suggesting let's take our break.
All right,
right.
good one, everybody. I mean, for unlucky throws, but we got this. We got this. Do we get the experience soon, by the way?
I am not okay with that. No, like.
We can be back.
All right, hold
Hey,
on.
my token went away.
Yeah, because it's a new map.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure where I can find my tokens on this usually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to pull them back on.
I was gonna say I've never. They always disappears for me.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
figure out. I
Oopsies.
gotta figure out how to pull those images for you guys.
Oh wow. So this is literally an expansion of our previous map, or just a different
Mhm.
angle of it. Oh
Yep.
boy. It ain't over.
And I need Briz. So, yeah. So,
Az, if you have
Yes.
those images, can you email them to me?
sure.
Okay.
I think he just used our
Just-
character sheets.
Well,
Yeah,
or
I've tried.
I
I've
can
tried
send them.
pulling it off
Or I
them.
can send them to you via Discord.
Okay. Cool.
I think I've got them all in my D&D folder, so it shouldn't be that hard. Fact. So, what's your next move?
All right. Let's.
Everyone still have all their limbs.
Yep.
Mostly.
All
I
right.
feel a little trembling, but I'll be fine. Maybe.
Joven, let's see if it's safe for us to proceed.
Yep. Joven's still got some electricity arcing around his armor, so it's like, oh, that's a nice little jolt.
I think Sapphire might be a little pumped. I'll stay like middle of the group.
Okay.
All right, Sparky. Let's check for some traps.
Yep. Do you want to work together so one of us can aid the other, so one of us gets advantage?
Yeah, that'd be perfect because I'm just too squishy to do it myself.
All right. I have a +5 to investigation. What do you got?
+5.
All right. I'll aid you if you want.
Yeah, sure.
So, if AC's okay with that.
Oh yeah. We're just talking
That's-
like Daisy doesn't matter. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fine.
All right.
So I'm rolling with advantage.
Yep.
Okay, so first one's the 19.
You're not sensing any, at least in the immediate area.
Yeah, the 19 was the better of the two. So 19.
All right. Looks clear. Gonna move ahead. You wanna?
Yeah, I'm
I'll
running
go
your
up.
tail.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to be stealthy moving up. So I'll roll stealth. No, that's a 4 on the die. +2 is 6. I clank.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Okay, yeah, no, like I said, you're not. There's nothing. You're really.
Mhm.
There's doesn't appear to be much of anything just yet.
Mhm. Yep, I'm gonna move up to the next room. I'm gonna keep
All
running
right.
with me. Keep up.
So as you start to make your way, you notice that the tunnel beyond the snake's lair twists and turns for a great distance.
Mhm.
Takes you about 10 minutes to traverse it before you can detect start to get a faint natural light ahead. The air becomes noticeably cleaner. You start to smell a little bit of grass,
Mhm.
like you're coming up to an opening.
Oh no. Where do we exit?
Where did we just end up? Oh wait, I wouldn't know. Sorry.
All right. Moving to right here. I'm gonna bring Ren right behind me.
So
we
as you
walk in, do we
continue, you see
anything?
the tunnel you've been traversing opens up into a cave, and you can see the forest beyond the cave's mouth. The roots of
Mhm.
a large tree block the middle of this entrance, as if the tree had grown in the hillside and has since eroded away. Some of the tree beyond the large pond, a path around the water begins on one side beneath a curtain of moss hanging from the tree. The cave itself is piled high with 2 rows of nearly stacked crates and boxes.
Okay. We want to start checking crates and boxes, guys?
My assumption, though, is a lot of these crates and boxes is probably supplies that he's purchased or he's selling himself.
What is that program that you making those tokens?
Here, let me get it for you.
Because I want to make a token for this.
This isn't
You
who I
don't
think
have
it
you
is,
don't
is
I'm going
it?
to tell you right now, you don't have time to look in the boxes.
Okay, cool.
In fact, we're going to be starting up initiative here very soon. But
Don't tell us that. We
I
can
just
look. We can look in the box if we want to look in the box.
There you
No,
go.
you really can't. Give me just a
Just
moment.
go
here.
through and start smash them.
I take a quarter staff to the biggest stack.
If you want, I can take the time to make tokens for them, unless that's what you're doing.
Oh, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah, if you want to do it for them while I'm doing this, I'm doing one for.
I cast Fireball. No. For the record, I don't have that spell yet. So whenever I make that joke, I'm not actually doing it.
You gotta do the whole.
Fine. I'm gonna do thunderclap. Let's just knock them all over.
I mean, I have
I do have.
something.
I mean, I could create a burst of thunderous sound
Okay,
that can
so
be
once
heard.
the token's made, what do I do?
You hit download. Beside it.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you save it as whatever you want, and then you can load it into Albert
Gotcha.
Radio.
I have told the dead.
Raise the dead, you evil being.
Told the dead.
Sorry for the little bit of a break here, but it'll be worth it. Give me a moment.
Bronson?
I'm legit scared right now. I don't know
You
what's
have a
going on,
token.
and I'm scared.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna enter the room and kind of just stay towards the back here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward.
Uh-oh.
He's dead. He's just updating because he. Oh no, wait.
That didn't quite work. Too. That came out as a map.
You guys can view. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do this. Do this.
It's a handsome fella.
That's some helmets. What are you looking at?
I was just looking at. I was looking for Star Wars art.
I'm trying to remember how to add a token. I thought it was just drag and drop, but when I didn't like that.
Just a second. All right, so you go over to where the tokens are. You hit the plus sign at the bottom.
Oh, that's
to
right.
Edit tokens, and then
That's
you
right.
import.
Okay.
So this way they'll be saved to the tabletop, so we can just use them.
There's that handsome devil.
Who is this? Oh no.
All right. So this is the cave. As you kind of look, you see a rather tall, rough-looking man, bald with a prominent scar running down his face from an axe wound he took years ago. He's wearing filthy leather armor and wields a nasty kukri with a deadly efficiency. And as you all enter the room, he hops up on a berm formed by the tree roots, aims his crossbow, and taunts you by saying, "I wondered when Bort's lackeys would arrive. Let's do this."
Oh, dang.
And he is going to take an attack of opportunity and fire off a crossbow shot at Joven.
Okay.
It's always
Poor big-
Joven.
This the big
Well,
guy.
I'm the tank. That's
Yep.
my
That's his
job.
job. That's his job.
You actually want it to be Joven. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of the...
Godspeed then, dude.
Like me in fantasy or your range fighters, you don't want them attacking us.
Dokie then.
I'm also your healer.
We aren't built for that kind of stuff.
Well, he misses.
Woohoo!
Tell him we know how he
The
feels.
bolt goes
Let's
thunk as it hits
go.
him. You see him kind of curse under his breath.
That the
But
best
he
you
also
got?
pulls a vial out and drinks it.
Uh-oh. I shouldn't have asked if that was the best he had.
Yeah.
Joven, learn from your mistakes. That's
And it's
never the
not
best
polite
they
not
have.
to share.
Looks at Joven like head Keep it in there.
No, he did a thing, so I had to call him out, and it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea, and I'm sorry.
That's why I'm like head.
All right.
All right.
Second.
So, hang on. I got to check something too. Okay. Who was the first one to cross the dash line?
I believe I was.
I also need you to take a saving throw.
Oh,
What kind?
be right back.
Whichever one you're proficient in.
It's the same one from the door. I've just got to scroll back to that.
Oh, lovely. It's another crossbow.
Oh no. Not again.
If I could share my shield, I would, shield you, but apparently I'm not built for that.
Something tells me this ain't gonna end well, and yeah.
Actually, I think I need to roll because it's on a trap. You would be making a saving throw. So
Good night, dear.
nope, trap. Okay, the trap makes an attack against a creature, so it is actually attack. So, ooh, that's a 20.
Oh, do I use my last first level spell? Or do I just take a hit to the face? Nah, I guess I'm gonna get hit in the face. Let's take it.
That's 10.
All right.
Sorry.
Halid
not
kind of
doing-
Halid kind of laughs. And with that, we are going to
Run another spear in me. This isn't good. 2 spears is bad.
Spears are bad, okay?
Here's some
Well,
bad.
that's a pretty darn good initiative rolls with the exception of Ellie.
Yo, I'm starting? Wow. Of course, I'm
I-
only Loki on the initiative, and
17.
not everything else.
You keep doing this because you roll initiative way better for me than I roll for myself.
All right, so no problem. Anyway, so yeah, everybody, and I could. Those are some darn good initiative rolls. So, Sapphire, you're up.
I am so scared. Do we know who this is?
You got
I
a
think-
pretty sneaking suspicion this is Halid.
Okay. So I would be right to think that. Okay. I hate to be cliche, but would fairy fire not hurt anybody from this distance?
It won't hurt anyone.
It won't
Well, it
hurt
hurt
anyone.
him.
This would be a time to you could actually cast it in a way that it would only affect him.
Oh, then I'm taking it.
Because
Unless
basically it blinds him, right?
No, it gives anyone who's lined in fairy fire attacks against them have advantage.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it makes it easy for you all to attack him.
Yes.
I'm
It
gonna
also
take it.
means he can't turn invisible.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna take it. So cast fairy fire. Yep. All right, here we go. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good.
So I've got to roll a 13 or better.
Come on. Don't hit a 13. Wait, I don't want him to go for a 13, right?
Right.
Yeah, no,
Right.
Okay.
yeah, he easily avoids it.
Oh, what did he hit? What did he roll?
He rolled a 16, plus he's got a +3.
Darn you. No, that's not separate. It's more like, oh, why?
So
Everything's not
19 to
working for me
hit. It's gonna be
today.
another one like the snakes. We're gonna be
No,
bouncing
that's
off
his
the
D.
walls.
That's no. That's his dexterity. That's not his.
Oh,
TN.
okay.
Not the AC.
Yeah, it's not his armor class. It's his dexterity.
Okay, so it's gonna miss. Oh well. It was,
Yep,
it was,
that was worth a
try.
shot.
Yeah, I tried. I'm just gonna go cry in the
And
corner.
Joven and Ren, you are up.
Yep. Moving up. 20 feet. I'm within. All right, throwing the hammer at him.
Bring the hammer.
Hey, I saved a little spice from that last snake for you. That's a 11 on the die plus 6, so that's 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. So he is going to take. Okay, he is going to take 5 magic and 3 lightning from that hit, as I'm going to expend the energy stored from absorb elements.
Okay. And
Ren.
we're now on
Ren, pin him
Riz,
down.
who just stepped away. Oh, no, sorry, Ren.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to walk right up to him and just.
Ren needs to make or let's see. That's a 15. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. And you're going to take. He takes 8 damage.
Okay.
He set off the other trap.
Okay, let me just get that real quick. Okay, he's good. All right, he's still good. He's going to make an attack with force empowered Ren.
Okay.
That's a 10 on the die, 14.
Nope.
He
Wait a
didn't
minute.
think so.
I know I just asked this. I keep forgetting. If we tie on AC, it's actually a hit, right?
It's a hit, yeah.
Okay, so yes, that is a hit. My mistake.
Oh, okay. So Ren's going to get him for 10 force damage.
You said 10?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit quieter. Leah's trying to go to sleep.
That's fine. Emmerich.
Emmerich's gonna cast Firebolt.
To be distinguished from Fireball.
Which I don't have yet. Oh, did it not do my to hit?
Yeah, it did.
No.
And you missed.
Yeah, 10. Yay. All right. That's all she got. That's all I got.
Ellie.
Yep,
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped over Briz.
he was AFK.
He was okay. Briz was right before Emmerich, technically. So
Yep.
go ahead, Briz.
Is he wearing any type of armor?
And leather armor, if I recall.
Yes, he has.
What type of weapon is he using?
He has a crossbow and a kuraki.
Hi, Toby.
Or kukri,
He's a
sorry.
mama's boy.
Where is the... So he's currently holding the crossbow, right?
Yes.
Where is the other weapon? Is it like attached to his back?
It's on. It's basically attached to his belt. The kukri.
Okay. I'm going to move up right next to him. And I am going to... Hold on. I got to make sure I'm doing this right. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I don't even have to be next to him, so this makes it even better. So I'm going to go here. I am going to cast Heat Metal on him. On
the kukri.
Actually, yes, on the kukri, because it's actually attached to him, so it makes it even better. So any creature in physical contact with the object has to take 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell. If the creature is holding or wearing the object takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. So officially, since it's attached to him, he cannot drop it. So he will automatically take the damage until he takes it off of his body.
Okay.
And then he would also have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast that spell, 2d8. So he takes 12 fire damage.
Ouch.
And with that, I don't have to...
I'm going to say DM call here that I'll do it at disadvantage, but if he can make a Constitution save, he can kind of quickly like rip it out of its scare and throw it to the ground. He'll still take damage for this round, but he can throw it to the ground to keep it from doing more damage to him. But I will take it at a disadvantage. It doesn't tell me doesn't say what the Constitution saving throw should be.
It's a 13.
13? Okay.
Well, because it's whatever my save DC is.
Right. So I'll like I said, I'll take it at disadvantage. Okay, he fails. It's still attached to him, and he took 12 damage.
He took 12 fire damage, and because I've already cast the spell on every turn after that, I can actually use a bonus action to add more damage to it. So it says you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
Okay. So that now takes us to Ellie.
Okay. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead, which is a pointing at one creature you see within range, and the sound of the dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed a wisdom throw or take since he's missing points, he would take a 1d12 if he fails it.
Okay. Now this is at disadvantage, correct? Because of the heated metal.
That I don't know because
I don't see anything about that. It just says you gotta succeed a whiz.
Oh, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, so it would be disadvantage.
Toll the Dead.
Saving throw is not an ability check.
That's true.
It's saving throws and ability checks are different.
How would I do it? 1d8. I think.
What
There
are
we go.
you casting?
Toll the Dead. It's a cast, but it wouldn't let me just use cast.
So what's your saving? What's your wisdom? What's your saving?
11.
Okay, doesn't affect him.
Well, he would take. You point one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take a 1d8 narcotic damage if the target is missing. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
I
right.
don't have any bonus, so that's it. So it's on back to Sapphire, unless it's
Actually, it's Halid's
Halid, yeah.
move next. Give me just a moment here. Okay, so he pulls out a potion of healing, drinks it, and gets 7 of his health back. I believe that's all he can do. Because that is an action. Unfortunately, it does not say he has 2 actions.
He can move though. So if but he would actually have to. He would get. Ren would get the opportunity of attack.
I just want to double check and make sure there isn't. But no, he didn't have any bonus actions or anything like that. So he's just going to healing. But the sneer is kind of not on his lips anymore. He's realizing he may be in trouble.
So does it go back up to Ellie then, or
it goes back up to Sapphire?
Sapphire.
Now,
all right.
Think
so I just go
carefully.
for it.
Think carefully about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say this for everybody. What's your goal?
Regarding I forget.
Regarding Halid, what's your goal?
Yeah. Do we want to?
We don't want to kill him.
Yep. We just want to hurt him enough.
So
what's his status right now?
He's hurt enough that he was willing to take a healing potion.
And he's still on fire currently.
Yeah.
I'm going to then focus on Joven and healing because from what I see, 3 out of 25 is not good. And I think if he gets to 0, he's straight up dead, right?
No.
Nope.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Oh.
He's not dead yet.
Mind if I still heal though?
Yes. You could do whatever you want to do.
Okie dokie. As long as you don't mind, Joven.
When would that fire? By the way, when
Joven's
would that
always
fire
gonna say
damage
no.
kick back in?
Okay.
It would kick back in at the end of my next turn.
Oh, that's right. You have to continue.
I have to physically continue it with my turn.
Right. Okay.
All right. So cure wounds on who? Do I say like cure wounds on somebody?
Nope. You just have to just cast
type in
it.
cure wounds and he'll
So
apply it.
cast.
Okay.
If you're doing it on Joven, you do have to.
No,
move
you
up
don't
next
have
to
any
him.
level 1 spell slots left.
Ah, son of a gun! I should have known that would happen. Then let me figure out what
That's
I
the
want to do.
problem with having back-to-back fights. You don't get a chance to rest.
Whoopsies. I don't know if I really want to attack, considering that I would butcher his name again. Halid is not doing too hot. So. if I
Well,
can't do
let me
spell-
let me put it this way, because correct me if I'm wrong on this. As long as you're
Um,
making it clear that you're not trying to actually kill them, if you drop them below the HP, it doesn't. It basically knocks them unconscious. It doesn't kill them.
He
That's
can't.
correct.
Okay.
She should. I mean, out of the 3 things that we've done, she hasn't. She's only used her first level spell once with the fiery fire or fairy fire. She's
Oh.
got
But
And she
previous
healed me
combat,
once.
she's healed.
once, so she still has 2 slots. She
Can I
hasn't.
do like charm person on the second level? Like charm person or call.
I mean,
emotions on the second
so
level?
so when you do cast in the Discord, it doesn't change it on D&D Beyond. So, and it doesn't update it within Discord if we rust or anything. So she's only used it twice. So she has she has 2 more cure wounds. She would just have to cast it within D&D Beyond.
Or
I
Okay.
can do that.
do you have does it say like to like
Even if it's not connected, just tell us what you roll and we'll know.
Okay.
or,
So you-
like,
it-
cast roll?
So
I would need my phone then. 1 second.
so if
Or
you
do I just
you-
cast it in D&D?
you could do it D&D Beyond and just give us what your numbers are, but it shows up for some of us in a separate screen.
Okay. I'm gonna go with cure wounds then on Joven.
Okay.
Oh wait,
should-
first level or second level? I'm sorry.
You do what you want to do. I mean, if you want to give him more health, I would do second. But
I might try second level. All right, cast
and then
and I just
normal.
press cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Or press the is there like a 1d4 plus?
Oh,
there-
it's
push
2d8
that.
plus 3.
Push that button.
Well, no,
Okay.
it just hit the cast button.
There you go.
All right, and that
10.
is 10. Ooh,
Okay.
is that okay?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
10. Oh,
He
perfect.
got 10 health back.
That
Ayo.
healing is easy. Just says you can't fail that one.
Nice. Okay. Whew. So Joven's safe for now.
However, is cure wounds one that she has to be within touching distance
you
or
have
no?
to touch.
Cure wounds.
So,
So-
technically you needed to move up to Joven to do that.
Oh, then who did I cure?
Well, we'll say you had the time, you had the movement to do it.
Yeah, you
So we'll say you did it without
yeah.
you just you just
Oh,
had
okay. Sorry.
For future reference, make sure you move before you cast.
Noted. Okay, so all my healing spells require it to be right at like hand length. Okay.
It says
It'll
touch
say
it.
touch
It says
range.
touch.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, that puts us on to Joven.
All right. Joven's going to advance up to Halid and take a swing with the hammer.
We don't want to kill him.
Remember, as
I
long as they've
know.
declared that you're not killing them.
Yeah, I'm trying to swing for subdue.
I think the only chance you would kill them is if actually I'm not sure. I don't think like I said, I think as long as you've declared that you don't want to kill them, they count it as maybe on like a severe critical success. But other than
Yeah.
that,
That's a 9 on the die plus 6 makes 15.
it hits.
Okay. He's going to take 7 magic damage from that attack.
All right.
And Joven's going to command Ren to follow his lead. So Ren's going to make an attack on him.
Go for it.
That doesn't hit. That's a 5 on the die plus 4, so that's 9.
I could just see Joven like shaking his head as he looks over at Ren.
1% of mass, buddy.
Which means we are at
Prison.
Riz.
How like tattered does he look?
He's not like on his last legs, but he's definitely taken damage. He's breathing a little bit more labored. You know, you can tell that he's not in great shape.
All right. I had to open up the player's handbook to look at something real quick. So I just
Not a problem.
Is it? I'm still trying to figure out what the difference between my two acid things are. Not that I'm gonna use it, but it's just it confuses me on what the. I'll look at that in a second. Can't use any of. I can't use the acid arrow anyway.
Let's go with this fidget spinner.
I don't want to do that. I am going to shoot my. No, I'm actually gonna go up to him with my quarterstaff. Two-handed.
Quarterstaff. Oh.
19. And this is not to do damage, or to kill. So I just want to.
Okay, well, you definitely hit.
Six damage. Since I have the crossbow in one hand, so I'd have to do one-handed, so it'd be another 6 damage to him.
Yep.
That's it. How's he look at this point? Like,
Yeah, he's laboring.
I don't want to kill him though either. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna re-up it. I'm afraid I'm gonna do too much damage and burn him to death.
Okay. Emmerich's up.
I'm going to cast Firebolt, but not against him. I'm going to light the tree behind him on fire.
Okay.
And I want to try. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say 10 or above on that. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to do. But you are a little ways away, so it's not like an automat. And there's people between you, so it's not like an automat.
And I missed. Oh my god. I'm still going to try the intimidate. I'm going to try to intimidate and just say, "Are we done? You ready to step down?" Waiting for me to roll intimidation.
Well, you need to roll your intimidation, and I'll roll
19.
So Halid is just kind of he's glaring at all of you and all of that, and then he just kind of slowly starts to realize this just isn't going his way. He's like, "Fine," throws the crossbow down. He says, "You got me." You can tell he's just glaring at you. He's like, "But if you think you're getting anything out of me, think again."
See, this is where the tree lighting on fire would have been cooler.
So you're saying, yes, we win. No, I don't actually say that. Well, maybe I could. I don't know.
You could.
Just in Sapphire's lingo.
Now that we're done fighting, I'm like Yoda at the end of the battle scene. I'm going back with my staff hunched over, and I'm pointing it basically at Joven and him, like, "You want to hold him down or something?" Sure.
and I
You
kick
see,
him in
I
the
mean,
back.
Hal is
So-
not happy about it, but he realizes he's beaten.
So I grab him by his arms and then just basically boot to the back of the knees to drop him to the ground.
Hey, watch it there.
Sorry, force of habit.
Oh, Joven, you with the one-liners.
Bodyguard for the win.
True that. True that.
Okay, so
Elaine's
you have
training.
now captured Halid. So the question is, what else do you want to do before you leave here? I mean, I imagine you're going to want to take him with you to the inn or to the sheriff, but is there any, what do you want to do? Is there anything else you want to do first? I mean, it's apparent there's been stuff
Check
going
the
on here.
boxes.
Well,
Right?
well, I want to use some of the rope and tie him up.
All right.
I would investigate, but I have +0 on that, so I think I'm gonna say no to that. Unless there's some other check I could do for like something better.
We'd like to loot the boxes, please, Alex.
Loot the boxes
So-
for.
Yeah, that's exactly my thought. My thought.
Loot
exactly.
loot the boxes for 1,000, please.
So I'm gonna call Ren over to Halid and place one hand on each side of Halid's head. I'm like, Ren, if he moves, squeeze.
Well, I don't think he's gonna move very far if he's tied up.
Just in case.
You're not finding a lot in the box, and there's evidence that there was stuff in them, but it doesn't look like there's anything in them anymore.
So perhaps that was a little uncalled for of me. Well, that has
But-
not the first time that's happened.
You
Huh?
also have Halid. You also
was I
do
not
have
checking the boxes?
Halid in place. Is there anything else? You see him kind of fidgeting a bit.
I want to
Unlucky.
check. I want to check his body.
Ooh.
Like, I want to like check his pockets and see if he's got anything on. If he's got anything on him.
Give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 7.
You don't find anything.
I'll search him.
No body loot for you, or like golden pockets or something.
13 on the dice plus 5, 18.
You find a hidden pocket
Mhm.
in kind of the lining of the leather vest that he's wearing, of the leather armor that he's wearing,
Oh, hey, what's this now?
and you pull a note out of it. And the note reads, Halid, the final shipment of corpse blood is due in just over a week, and it's the last thing I need from that greedy so-and-so Bort. Uses the B word,
Oh
as
my.
in the fatherless child.
Right.
Mhm.
I've enclosed a parting gift for him that should ensure he never tells anyone of our dealings. Be sure that he gets it, my darling. Drop off the reagents as soon as they arrive. My work is almost done. You will find your usual reward in the stump. V.
Oh, look, a little love note.
V or
Oh,
oh,
it's a-
V is in like
Or he's more
As
like
Says
a
it it's
pet.
signed V.
Vermilion. Okay, so like Vermilion.
Oh, someone has a little secret admirer. I just
Oh,
tussle
Or
his
he's
cheeks
just
a
a
little
you know
bit.
a little pet.
So
doing her bidding.
his money, his prize is in the stump. So I'm gonna look in the stump or see if I can find anything there.
But now,
You don't
is
see
this stuff
anything
here, or
here.
this is somewhere else? This is another location, right?
Yeah, you might remember you actually got the location of said stump.
But it's not here.
No,
Right.
it's upstairs.
Nope.
So what I
Remember, it was on the
propose
back
is-
of the receipts.
what I propose, guys, is we get him back, and then we go find the stump. And
Well,
see
we
what
need
can
to
figure
know.
out.
We need to know who V is first.
Halid looks at you and thinks, you think I'm telling you that? Yeah,
Ren,
right.
twist an arm.
I'm not betraying her.
Ren, grab an arm.
Well,
start
it's a
twisting.
female, so he just said it's a female, so that eliminates any male.
Yeah, no, I tell Ren to grab an arm and start twisting.
And he just kind of laughs and he's like, pain ain't gonna do it either, my friend. But you see him look down a little bit at another vial of whatever it was he drank at the beginning of the fight.
Oh, I'll just grab that off. Yeah. Pop the cork. Take a quick sniff.
Since I specialize in herbalism, can I figure
You
any?
specialize in herbalism, but do you specialize in alchemy? Would there be enough of a difference, I guess, is what I'm asking.
I don't think so.
Herbalism is part of alchemy.
Okay. Then yeah, you can try to identify it.
Yeah, I'll hand it over to Briz.
What do you want me to roll?
Call a
Nature check.
Well, what would be your standard herbalism? That would probably be a nature, or would that be a survival?
I'd say survival.
Yeah, do a survival check. Unless you've got some insight into that, Rob, man.
I don't think he plans on us taking him alive. Ellie, can you heal poison?
Ellie.
I'm looking.
Oh, sorry. I have my cameras minimized, so only who's talking shows up.
I don't think I can yet.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna let Briz try to identify this thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought that was still going on. I thought this
Yeah.
was in parallel to that.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
So you can tell it's some sort of mutagen. You can't quite identify it.
Oh.
But as you kind of look at Halid, you kind of wonder if maybe that's why he seems a little more muscle bound and just a little bit bigger and stronger than your average thug of his type would look.
He's taking steroids.
Did I see that?
It almost seems like it's like a potion that he gains extra strength, but I can't fully tell what it is.
I volunteer to be a guinea pig. Me, Joven. I volunteer.
Volunteers tribute.
I volunteer. Our
yeah, I don't have
wizard.
any way to detect or do anything with poison yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to drink it, you can.
Briz, if you don't mind. I really want to try this.
I give it to him, but I'm still. I tell him I'm very weary on him doing it.
I have medicine +3, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical because I don't think that's the only thing that is in it. So I personally think there's also something in it that could be also hurting him.
You see Halid kind of looking at the vial longingly.
That was like a drug.
Oh, well, that just makes it even more intriguing.
I think we should put it away.
Only live once.
No, he put it away all right.
I guess he just drank it.
Well, you definitely feel strong, gain back some of your HP. You feel like you could take on a mountain right now.
Oh, what a rush.
However, in about 6 to 8 hours, you're gonna feel the come off of this.
It's tomorrow, Joven's problem.
You'll also have a long rest
All right.
before then, so
I don't know if
the
AZ,
problem
you
of
want it to
future
be
me.
deception or intimidation or what, but I'm going to walk up to him and say, listen, Muscles, we're going to find V. What we do to her when we find her is going to depend on how cooperative you are. You see the little contraption over there? He doesn't care.
He looks
At
at you
all.
and he says, "You think I'm afraid of you? I'm much more afraid of her. There ain't no way I'm betraying her."
Ooh, now that's a
Whoa.
deal there. We're not protecting thee, we're afraid of her.
Well, see, he's more afraid of her than he is us. So
But you can also see that it's like when he says that, it's almost like there's this glint of adoration in his eyes too. It's like he's afraid of her, but he's almost like he's attracted to the fact that he's afraid of her.
That is very, very disturbing.
can we? Can we give like no? Joven's really the only one that can give Ren command, right?
But you could always tell Joven what you want Ren to do.
I think we should squeeze his head a little more.
Hey, Ren, just increase the pressure a little bit.
You can tell he's like grinding his teeth to bear against it, but he's holding up. He's almost kind of, you just see this kind of smirk on his face, like, this ain't gonna work.
All right. I'm just going to put my hand on the top of his head and crank up the capacitor on my glove with a shocking grasp.
We gotta find you a flux capacitor.
Well, and he passes out.
Oof.
Because he was close enough, and you'd knocked him down quite a bit in HP before you were able to subdue him, and between the squeezing and everything else and hitting him with the capacitor, he is now unconscious.
Oh, we try again later.
Yeah, let's carry him back.
Wait, before you do that, I just start looking through every pocket for more of that shit.
Yeah, you don't find anything else.
Oh, if something feels this good the first time, it's going to feel like hell tomorrow.
I'm going to do something here. Briz, I want you to give me... Briz, what's your baseline perception? Your passive perception?
15.
Okay. Pull out one of the vials that you found earlier.
Okay.
Compare it to the vial that Joven just drank. You're
Okay.
going to notice it's the same shape. And you get the same kind of smell from it.
Okay.
Oh, so he's been popping a lot of these.
Yeah.
That means
hold on. Is this something similar? Fuck. Hold on. I
didn't just drink a whole bunch of corpse.
No. Hold on. For some reason my computer's acting funky, so I gotta get on my phone. I'm sending you a message, AZ.
Okay.
Cody, did you want to switch back to the camera views since we're done with the fight?
Since combat's over.
Or is your computer gonna be...
My computer might not. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. I got it. I had something open that caused it not to give me what I was looking for.
And I'd say we're probably pretty close to where we should end it for the night anyway.
Okay. But I'm gonna ask. I want to ask you this question.
Well, that's
real
fine.
quick.
And I think we can basically get back to town with Hallett and kind of wrap it up there.
All right. I sent you the message.
Oh boy.
Okay. No. I just because I probably could have done it in the normal chat, but
No, that's fine. I actually think that's a good way to do it.
I kind of look at Joven, and I'm like, so I personally think he's been taking a lot of these recently.
Mm-hmm.
but it's also possible that they could be poisoned as well.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out on that. If I start puking up blood or feels like, I don't know, I start seeing body parts fall off, I'll let someone know.
I think it'll probably be pretty obvious if you start puking up blood. Okay, so what you gonna do next?
I think we need to get him back to town. I'm not ready to give him up yet.
Yeah,
I'm done with this cave. We need to get out of here.
I'm gonna help sling him up on Ren's shoulders so Ren can carry him out. We can walk him out.
Okay. So where are when you head back into town? Where are you headed? Are you gonna try to get the sheriff? Are you gonna just go to the inn, or do you want to go from here?
My vote is to keep him restrained at the end until we get what we need out of him.
I'm with Emmerich.
All right. As you all start to head toward the end, people in the town kind of see, that Halid's is being carried unconscious by Ren, and this is bringing out almost everybody because this guy's been a thorn in the side of the town for a long time, and the sheriff and his guards, if you will, meet you at the feed mill, and the sheriff's like, I can't believe you got him. If you want, I've got a place we can keep him. We'll keep constant vigil on him until the circuit judge gets here.
Yeah, I don't trust
him.
you.
I think we got him.
Well, and I don't think he's the only one and he's not the only one that we're looking for either. Who's got the note? Was it Joven? Yeah. Joven's got, or I kind of point over Joven. Joven's got a letter from a female that goes by the initial of V. That he
and Tamley kind of walks up, says, "What is this letter?" So she reads. I'm not going to read the whole thing again. It's fine, but she reads it and she's like, "Does anyone around?" And she, like I said, most of the town is here. Says, "Does anyone around here know of a V who might have something against this town?" This look of almost utter panic crosses Delma's face, the owner of the feed mill. She says, "There's only one person I could think of." And hang on, because I didn't put this person on my NPC list, so I've got to find her name.
Don't butcher it like I butcher every single name in my university.
Looks over at those in the town, some of the older members of the town who know a little bit more of the history, and says, "Vilry." And this hush falls over the crowd.
Cool, we got a name for the next target.
And right there's a good spot to end.
We're gonna
Oh my goodness.
Cliffhanger.
What an epic cliffhanger to end on, though.
Actually, we're going to have one more thing. As everybody is kind of sitting there quietly, all of a sudden you start to hear a sound of, it sounds like something being dragged.
Oh no.
And in the end of the crowd, you see a hooded figure carrying this kind of makeshift thing with the bodies of the wolves and the caustic wolf that you all killed on your way here. She kind of drops the thing carrying them. The hooded figure takes off the hood, and it's an elven ranger who looks like she's definitely seen her better days. Like part of an arm is not doing too well. You can tell that she's definitely seen a lot of battle. And she looks and says, "Can I ask who killed these?"
That was us.
Looks at it and says,
Oh.
I may have some requests to make of you.
Oh.
But I mean, we might have crossed.
Let's just say
That
I've been
work.
patrolling these woods for a while, and these attacks have gotten worse. It's getting to be more than I can do. I may need your help to put an end to this. And that is where we're going to stop.
Oh my gosh.
Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, I can do that, but it's going to cost a lot more than 3 gold.
Pay by the hour. Or no,
So
pay by
yeah,
the
so we
scroll.
we have two major things. We now know who we believe our main villain is, and we just met a new character.
Why do I get the feeling that this Vilry person's not even the main villain? Maybe, I don't know. Like there's gonna be could be a villain before the puppeting her, and then another villain puppeting that villain, and then
Usually how
Well, we're very early into that session, but the campaign. So
touche. My mind's going a mile a minute now.
you're the equivalent of like 15 minutes into the movie.
I'd say good
Exactly.
job on all of that though. That was a kind of a rough set of battles there. You actually did your rolls against Halid were better than they were against anything else you faced.
I was just gonna say.
And by comparison, Halid was easier than the stupid dogs in the movie.
Definitely easier than the snakes.
they were,
I
he
thought-
was easier than the snakes were.
I thought the serpents were going to kill one of you.
When you said 2d10 for the damage, so did I.
But yeah.
I can't see. Are we boned? Yeah, we're boned.
To kind of go off to the end. Just as a reminder, we are raising money. I guess until the end of the week. Until
pretty
at
much.
least this until the weekend with Grizz. So nobody or Rob, are you streaming tomorrow or who's streaming tomorrow?
It's the
I think Hyper is.
Hyper
Hyper
Chai.
Chai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hyper Chai's on tomorrow.
So Hyper Chai will be streaming tomorrow evening. I don't know quite what time she'll be starting at, but she will be taking over every other Wednesday with Rob Man.
And then I may be streaming Thursday.
Then AZ will be hopefully starting on Thursday, going every other week with DDR Freak. Friday night is normally RoboPig. And then Saturday night, in place of Maddie, which is awesome for allowing them to do this.
Yeah, no problem.
RoboPig, Grizz, Rufio,
Major Laugh.
and Major Laugh are all going to be playing Fortnite in a Hyundai Monday style event. Hyundai, if you are unaware of what Hyundai Monday is a thing that Major Laugh did for many sessions, playing PUBG, where he would donate per kill and per win, and I think top 10, but Fortnite's probably maybe a little easier to get a top 10, so maybe they might change that up. I don't know. They haven't. I don't think Grizz officially.
Grizz has put a thing on. He made a post.
He did make a post on Discord.
Go ahead and continue. I'll look that up.
But they will be streaming on Saturday night. That we are still raising money. Oop. Sorry, that caught me off guard.
All right.
A0 donates $15 to our Taloha
Bravo.
event. So just as, and kind of going into that, just as a reminder, all donations, subs, and bits donated during our D&D streams will get put in on the egg raffle, which we will be doing on the 26th of October, which will be our Halloween event. So we're not doing any special Halloween game, but most of us, or we all should be somewhat dressed up in some sort of costume or attire that
Unless
evening.
what
AZ
he-
decides to do like Halloween type thing.
So what they're doing is 25 cents per kill, $5 per top 10 finish, $10 per victory roll. That's what he's planning on. Now, knowing Major Laugh, he may do more than that on top of that.
Yes.
That's what Grizz is planning.
So there's a very good chance that we will surpass our $2,500 this weekend, which would be awesome. And now figure that $2,500 was literally over a week period. So
Well, even if we don't, I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. Every time we ask you as a community to step up, you do. And even when you start to wonder, well, we've done a lot of these, is it going to happen again? You do. You guys rock. And there's just no other way to put that.
I mean, we're looking at a month from now. We're going to be doing our first weekend for One Up on Cancer. So, I mean, but I think this one was different, though. I mean, this one had more personal effect on a lot of our community due to the reason and what we were doing. And so I think that's why we did so well. We definitely had more people come out and donate than I think we normally would for a different reason.
And I'm going to
Major
read
Lab was
this.
a huge contributor too.
Yeah.
Every stream I was in.
He always does. I'm going to read this because this came from Adam's mom. This was when she did her donation during my stream. This is what she wrote. I have many memories of Adam that I could share as he is my son. I can't put into words how my heart aches, but I can put into words how grateful I am that he is being honored in such a meaningful way. To the Good for Gaming community and all that have donated, I send a heartfelt thank you. And yes, it's hard to read that without tears.
Yes, just even listening to it. I mean, like it's rough.
Mhm.
I mean, if you are somebody going through an issue, I mean, send a message to somebody. I mean, use the Trevor Project. You talk to somebody.
There's lots of outlets.
I mean, even if it's not even just using a professional outlet, send a message to somebody. I mean, especially within our community. I mean,
and we've talked before too about the stop program that Stack Up does, and you don't have to be a veteran to take part of that. If you're feeling suicidal, if you need to talk to someone, they have professionals who will talk to you immediately, and you do not have to be a veteran to take advantage of that.
So, I mean, use all the avenues available. I mean, if you don't know where to go or who to call or who to talk to, there's somebody. I mean, reach out to somebody. I mean, it as sad as I hate to say this, and I hate just the thought of it. At work today, and I use this as a perfect example. At work today, Linkin Park was playing on the radio, and it's hard to think, but Chester, the music that he wrote, you knew something was there, and it was done very well. But
That's how he coped with
it's
was
how
hiding how he felt through the lyrics.
and it just, if you actually really look and listen to the lyrics of Linkin Park's songs, you knew there was something there. It just, nobody really, he just didn't get the help that he needed. And then I brought up the fact, even to me, the happiest person ever in Robin Williams had depression and took his own life as well. I mean,
yeah,
you could be you can look like the happiest person all the time, but you're struggling with an issue. So don't, I mean, if we can help one person, that's our goal.
and if the lie that has been perpetuated for so long, especially with guys, you're weak if you reach out for help. No, reaching out for help is a sign of strength.
I agree because I know, unfortunately, a lot of conversation around mental health is stigmatized, and it's something that we've got to fight one step at a time. It's as simple as like Cubby and AZ and everyone has been saying, do not hesitate to reach out. Even if you feel scared, take that plunge because if anything, that's the courageous thing to do because you are worth everything in the world that's good.
I agree.
You might not be the only person either. There might be someone else who's afraid to come step out, and that could help them.
I guarantee you, with the statistics the way they are right now, especially with the pandemic and everything else, you're not the only person. Mental health problems have jumped up big time since COVID really hit. So the chances are, like, I can't 100%, but I can say that at least half of us on this stream right now have had or continue to have mental health issues that we struggle with. So trust me,
Every day.
chances are there's going to be any number of people who can relate and who are going to be willing to be there for you.
Yeah.
Don't do this alone. You can't do this alone.
Yeah, reach out to each other. Don't see it as like taking advantage of your community as much as it is interacting with your community the way you should. You all should be there together. That is the basis of, or the ideal basis of a community. And don't be afraid to take the plunge to reach out and say, hey, I want to talk with somebody. Something's not right. It's the best thing you can do for yourself and for others. And I guess in short, my heart goes out to Adam's mother and everyone in the G4G community. Even if I maybe said maybe one or two things with Adam, I sure as heck wish I said more. And so when the news broke, my heart sank. And I won't get into the details, but long story short, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. Could someone carry off my words? But basically, yeah.
We're here for you. I mean,
Yeah.
we are. So
but the major campaign that To Write Love on Your Arms has been doing this year is Another Day with You.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really how we feel. We would rather than anything else. And so many times people will convince themselves, well, life will be better without you. No, we want another day with you. We want you to still be here. Life is not going to be better without you.
Rather you reach out than read your name in the paper.
Absolutely.
And with that, we're not going to do our normal closing. I think having this little conversation is our closing tonight.
Agreed.
If you guys do want to catch us somewhere else, reach out to us. All our Twitch users are on screen. Send us a message. We can tell. I mean, if you just hit us up on any of those channels, we all stream on our channels normally, I guess. Maybe not as normal as we like to sometimes, but we'll get your message. So with that, we're going to go to Unbounded. Unbounded is playing Fortnite with Scouter and King Kong Rong. So I figured out of the three of them, she had the lowest viewer rating or viewer number. So we're going to boost her up. So, you guys have a wonderful night. And we will catch you in 3 weeks. October 19th will be our next game.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right.
All righty. I was about to say the same thing, Cubby, about it didn't seem to make any sense to do our normal go around and say where we all stream and all after that talk. So I'm glad you're thinking the same thing.
I agree.